The Federal Reserve Chairman says tariffs are delaying any progress with inflation as President Donald Trump's announcement on tariffs has sent the stock market into turmoil and triggered concerns about a possible recession. The Federal Reserve is holding interest rates steady at around 4.5%. So the cost to borrow money for car loans and mortgages will stay the same. The next opportunity for the Federal Reserve to make cuts is in May.
President Donald Trump is expected to sign an executive order to dismantle the Department of Education today. It's up to Congress to get rid of it completely, but the order will start shifting authority over to the states. The president says the department is a federal overreach. The National Education Association president says dismantling the DOE aims a wrecking ball at the futures of 50 million students. Legal challenges are already in the works.
The Pentagon is considering taking control of land along the southern border to create a buffer zone for holding migrants. It would start in New Mexico and possibly expand to California. This comes amid tensions rising between the White House and federal judge James Boasberg. He is demanding answers on whether the White House defied his ruling in deporting alleged Venezuelan gang members.
DMVs are packed ahead of May's deadline for a real ID. The real ID, or a passport, will soon be needed to fly within the U.S. However, the ID requires more personal information to be verified. Sources say appointments are hard to find. Officials in Miami say people are booking multiple appointments and then selling the slots for hundreds of dollars.
A recent study shows that people who take an amyloid-lowering drug delayed Alzheimer's disease symptoms. The study was done with only a couple of dozen of people, but was looked at over 17 years. 22 participants cut their risk of symptoms in half over that time span. Others didn't, but scientists aren't sure why. The research team needs continued funding for the study to be continued.
Ford is recalling over 50,000 vehicles. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says there were for prior recalls for camera, battery, and window issues. However, those cars were not fixed correctly. Sources report the Explorer, Edge, Lincoln, Bronco Sport, Maverick, F-250, and F-450 are part of the recall. Owners can expect to be notified in April.
Scientists have always believed that the universe is expanding at an accelerating rate due to dark energy, but new data suggests it has been slowing over the past 4 or 5 billion years. And dark energy could be changing over time, causing the opposite of the Big Bang. Scientists are calling it a reverse, but that would be billions or trillions of years away.
An AI-powered hotel is set to open in Vegas this year. It creates a digital profile from your previous bookings to predict your preferences. This means that it will have your air conditioning and lighting preferences all set up before you get there. Check-in is easy. Just scan your phone. You'll also be able to order food through the app and have it delivered to your room. And you'll have the capability to join multiple rooms together using magnet door technology.
Today is World Frog Day. Frogs have been around for about 256 million years, and the day was created to raise awareness and provide frogs safer environments. There are more than 7,800 frog and toad species globally. However, there are a couple of thousand under threat of extinction. And that's today's 9 at 9.